Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Subterrain as part of the... Okay, so I'm gonna say this is part of the roguelike roulette, because I think I bought this game thinking it was a roguelike, but I think it's more of a survival sandbox game with maybe like a roguelite mode, or... I'm not really sure. Suffice to say, it ended up on my list, and I've been meaning to play this for quite some time, but I've just never gotten around to it for a multitude of reasons, so I'm gonna quick look at these settings. Cool. Autosave, tutorial, aim assist toggle. Interesting. Let's turn that on. No. I'll try and do this without aim assist, because I honestly don't need it. Alright. Oh, here we go. So I think this is the point. That you can turn on permadeath, and that's why it ended up on my list as far as quote-unquote roguelikes go. So, normal mode, less thirst, hunger needs. Able to save from the pause menu. Yeah, there's the hardcore mode. Nightmare mode, and then easy mode. Yeah, no, I'll try normal. We'll figure it out. And apparently they've got a sequel for this coming out.
Mars. Humanity's first colony on Mars. MPO. MPO is a new hope for thousands of people seeking a fresh start. I didn't get one, though. For over 15 months, I've been confined in MPO's prison. Block B05, Cell 6. My name is, well, was Dr. Albert West. It's just West now. At least to the guards. A lab accident granted me a new title. Murderer. I was thrown in here right after. That's all in the past. I've got worse problems now. My rations have run out. The guards are missing. Emergency power's still on. I've been stuck in here for a week. I still can't figure out what happened. When this began, my cell was never open for the day's morning head count. After several hours, my tray slot opened up. It was the guard, Hank. His eyes were strange. I could tell something horrible was going on. There will be a transfer today. Be ready at 1700 hours. And take this. It'll be your only meal today. I heard shuffling and whispering through the slot. I couldn't make out what they were saying. My tray slot closed abruptly without another word. A prisoner transfer? And what was going on with Hank's eyes? For a brief moment, I had forgotten I was hungry at all. A siren went off.
Attention, all prisoners. Cells will be opened one at a time. Follow the guards and obey their instructions. Prisoners that fail to comply will be executed on the spot. Cell block B05 is first.
I heard the unmistakable rumble of cell doors opening through the walls.
Cell 1. Cell 2. Cell 3. Cell 4. Cell 5.
Next was my cell. I was ready to get out of here.
Cell 6.
Suddenly, darkness. It was completely silent. I peeked through the gap in the door, but the hall was empty. The guards were gone. Emergency power finally kicked in. The air duct's fans started spinning again, but the door didn't budge. I was stuck. I've tried yelling, pounding, clanking my can. No one's coming. My last resort is the air duct. The fan's barely spinning. Maybe it's safe to pass through by now. I don't have a choice. I can't hold on for much longer. I have to survive. If only to see her one more time.
How's that? Alright, better get moving. God, how long have I been in here? It's been days since I've last eaten. My head feels like it's about to pop and my tongue feels like a dry hunk of beef jerky. I can barely stand, but I've got to drag myself up one more time. Can't let it end here. I've got to at least try. Obviously, the door's not something I can pry open by myself in this state. The vent's the only option at this point. The air circulation fan is slowing down, so there's a chance the anti-tampering measures don't have enough juice to be an issue anymore. Should be easy enough to force the vent open if I'm not getting shocked. Better get moving. If emergency power fails, I'll be dead before I can even figure out what's going on. Okay. Oh, hi. Light on, light off. Pause menu, take all. Cool. I'll just make this work. Dragging. Right mouse button, WASD. Okay, where's the vent, though? Okay, nope. So I can sleep for a bit. Drawer has nothing. Let's see. What was it again? Right-click to drag. Now what do we got down in here? Light. Often areas West explorers will be dark, but West can use the light source to help them see. Once the light source is equipped, it can be toggled on and off. Flashlights will need to be charged. Need a charged power pack in order to function and can be turned off to conserve energy. West will automatically turn his light off during sleeping and traveling by tram to save power. Okay, I don't think the light source is amazingly helpful, given where I am and what I'm doing. Scan. Scan for interactable objects. It'll highlight... Oh, that's lovely, actually. Okay, so we get a chocolate bar. Could still be contaminated. Risk of contamination, am I sure? Where am I on this? There's 46. Okay. I'm just gonna try and hold off for the time being. So what else we got here? Looks like that's super bunged up. What about this one? Okay, nothing in this drawer. More beds. I'm liking the presentation of this. Ground items. When West is not facing any interactable objects, press the interact button to interact with items on the floor. Picking up or dropping items on the floor by dragging and dropping, right-clicking on the item. Get all button to pick all items up. Items can only be used once. Oh, can only be used once in West's inventory. Oh, there's a water bottle. There we go. Anything in here? No. Beds? Yes. How do I... Inventory? They didn't actually show that bit. But that's fine. Help. Keyboard and mouse. Controls. Oh. Just E for... E for backpack? No. Inventory. Is E. Oh, once I have a bag equipped. Oh, I see. But yeah, we can just eat this stuff. Based on our... Oh, we have 2 quick slots. Probably 1 for each hand. Once we have better storage. Alright, so this guy got mulched. Okay. So once we have a bag equipped, we already kind of read that. Okay, take a small side bag. So it has 48 slots, 48 pounds, 48 something. Boy, a lot of these people did not make it out of here. No, here's the other question. We have this whole vent system down here. Okay. Apparently, yes. We have somewhat natural needs that need to be taken care of. Look like we've got anything interesting around here. But so the vent system seems to at least connect a number of these cells together if I want to explore all of them. I might as well. Let's see. Yeah, luckily the map itself is pretty clear what's going on. Oh, beer can. Oh. Beer can, in fact, does have beer. Okay, another beer can. It still seems to be sealed. Reduces thirst. Nothing else. Okay, so this leaves us with one room that we haven't found an entrance to yet. Oh no, here we go. Fortunately, many of these are just busted, but that's okay. I'm digging the ambiance that they've presented here. Let's see, so we want to go back to this one. Okay, so I've got a stamina bar. I wonder if that hurts my thirst and hunger meters. I hope it doesn't. Okay, baked beans. And this does have a vent. Vent leads where? Oh. 2 cells I have, in fact, been in before. Okay, so I don't have to think about that. I like the idea of exploring much of this. Yeah, what happened here? Boy. Bad things, clearly. Okay, duty room for the guards. We got a baton, hacked keycard, class B. Let's see, evacuation status update. No, that's not it. There we go. Journal. Outbreak Response Plan 11B status update April 15th, 2053. Attention all security staff. The following is a status update regarding 11B. 92% of MPO's population is infected with the unknown agent. Infected can be identified by a bioscan or rudimentary metal detector test if scanning equipment is unavailable. The survivors that were ordered to report to security staff in Murray Space Center made it there safely. According to the last report, there are 134 uninfected individuals, including the security staff. MPO's emergency response team meeting was presided by 7 surviving council members. The present council members unanimously voted to shut down power for the entire city, excluding Murray Space Center and MPO prison. Evacuation plans for the prison have been approved. The remaining staff and prisoners are to load onto trams and rally at Murray Space Center. Once at Murray, staff and prisoners will be assigned a shuttle. Proper safety procedures must be followed. All security staff and prisoners must wear proper i.e. VR suits before boarding shuttles, and Navcon diagnostics must be run before takeoff. Once approved for takeoff, all shuttles are to dock with Mars Orbital Station and wait for further instructions. Prisoners must be transported to Murray Space Station or Space Center by 2300 hours tomorrow and are to be handled with extreme caution. Some of them were serving sentences for murder. They are not to be left unsupervised. Again, do not leave any prisoner unsupervised during the transfer. We closely follow protocol. We should very well avoid a complete catastrophe. Yeah. Okay, locked doors. Can be opened using the appropriate keycard only. Search areas, look for clues. Cool. Let's see. Baton. There we go. Now I've got a weapon. It's pokey. I don't know if any of these guys are lootable. It doesn't look like corpses are strictly lootable. I think it's more so that you find the items on the ground near them. Okay. Got V to D. Bunch of exercise gear. What's that? Tap water. There's a risk of contamination. Let's stay away from that. I've got a ton of beer. Boy, hootie, these people did not have a good time. I'm getting some mad Dead Space vibes from this. In, like, a really good way. Oh, shit. Blood sample. Okay. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, I have a dodge button. Okay, yeah, what are those things? My assumption is zombies. Okay, shotgun flux, assembled range weapon. Researchable tech, recycle yield. Okay, so I got some power packs, I got some other stuff. Another side bag. Another key card. I really wish it wouldn't show me, like, if empty containers were colored slightly differently. I always found Fallout 4's looting system to be incredibly compelling. You walk up to something, and you more or less just see the inventory there without really opening up much of a menu. Okay, not seeing anything useful in here. There's whatever this is. But, once again, I've got a decent chunk of beer, so I don't have to worry about it too much. Alright, what about you? Class C. I just want to find everything I can. This is cool! I'm already into this. Oops. No, I didn't need to do that. I don't think it's a water fountain. It could be, but it looks like I can move them. But I like the somewhat claustrophobic nature of everything. What's the button? Oh, it's tab. The somewhat claustrophobic nature of everything, but it's not terribly restrictive yet. It's got that open world survival feel, but without what seems like a lot of the immediate fluff that I usually dislike about most survival sandbox. And also don't mind the fact that it's top-down. Leaving this place. Made it to the administrative level of the prison, but I haven't seen a single person. Well, no one that's still breathing anyway. The administrative area is where the visitation and clerical work of the prison takes place. It's also the main entrance to the prison. I was carted in here by the tram. Wonder if it's still operational. I want to check out the oxygen and thermal regulation systems while I'm here, too. Chances are I'll need to know what those look like if I ever need to do repairs. Look at this place, though. All hell's broken loose. I don't think there will be any guards in here, considering what I've seen so far. Hopefully there's still a weapon laying around. Laying around here somewhere, in case whatever's done this is still lurking around. Hope security measures aren't online anymore. So it doesn't look like I heal naturally. Or if I do, it's probably by resting. You make it to the main gate. Hope the tram still works. Now, I see... Oh no, that's the door. I thought for a second I was like, oh, is there like a secret entrance? What the hell is this? It's like a crater... flesh blob? Okay, power pack. Power packs are the only means to power your equipment. They're required for ranged weapons and flashlights. West may recharge them at charging stations located throughout the game. Power packs are upgradable through research. Oh, so I can charge my power pack. I need to equip the power pack before I can use this. Okay, hold up. In that case... There it is. Okay, so now I can pull between both of these. It does look like the gun has a durability on it, so I can't freely just do whatever. And yeah, it looks like there is some kind of crafting system. Oh. So we have a light stick, which I can just leave on perpetually. It looks like it mostly just gives me surround power and nothing more. But you know what? I'll take it. It's a Diglett. Oh gosh. Cursed Diglett. This seems a little long. Also... What is that? Oh! Okay. I don't know if that's damage or anything like that. See, this is the visitation area. No one ever visited me here. We have a chair. I wonder if there's any, like, base building elements to this. Probably not. Okay, so you can see the temperature, you can see the amount of oxygen. Okay, this is cool. I can see where people might not have recognized this game. Those are weird maggot things. I want to stay away from those. Shield. Hold right mouse button. Activating Wes's shield requires a power pack and enough energy. Wes can move and dodge while blocking, but is unable to attack or sprint. Blocking an attack using the shield will absorb damage depending on the power pack's tech level. This will protect him from fractures and bleeding. Getting him while the shield is up will drain energy from the power pack. Okay, if it's telling me that, I'm probably going to fight something soon. Maybe not. What are you? Torn shirt, some other stuff. And a broken cue. I'm just gonna grab whatever. Because I should be able to recycle much of this into something more usable. Crowbar. Okay, yep, there's a durability system on this. So, crowbar does 20 to 30, baton does more damage. Yeah, it seems like the batons are just superior, at least for right now. Okay, when games give flashlights, because it means there's a dark area soon. Yeah. I'm curious how dark this game gets. A smart plant pot. Okay, some of this stuff is probably just trash. But an amount of it might not be. Come on. There we go. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that this is going to be the darkest part of the game. Where it's just kind of a little dim. But not overwhelmingly hard to see. What is that? Floor for you. Oh, is this a fire extinguisher? Might be. Vending machines, soft drinks. Whoever wasted all of this is a jerk. This seems bigger. Small side bag. Take the bag. I just want to be able to recycle these things. I have so much stuff already. My inventory is very full. Okay, sleeping. Fatigue is reduced by sleeping. West can sleep by interacting with beds. Pressing a movement key will wake him up. Sleeping reduces West's fatigue, and time will pass more quickly. On waking, will be given a stamina reduction bonus. Fatigue increases gradually over time, but physical activities... Okay. So that's why sprinting around might not be the hottest idea. It does also look like I heal when I rest, so I don't have to worry too much. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait for now. We'll rest when I'm injured, I think. Waiting for a mimic to appear in one of these crates. That would be tragic. I don't want that. Please no. Why would you suggest that? I'm not prepared for a mimic. Okay, so it looks like I can loot this side. Let's see. Let's go help. How do I recycle? I can repair. West can perform limited repairs on some weapon suits and generator modules using a nano reconstruction facility. Alright, that's not helpful. Recycle. Can recycle materials found on Mars. Okay, but we have to find a recycler. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting some like Dead Space and or Prey vibes here. With... I like the recycling, especially to make useful items. Either ammo, guns, or who knows what. Unfortunately, we're gonna actually have to find a recycling thing. Let's see. Okay. Probably enough looting for now. We've got to find a recycler. Okay, assembling a weapon. Customize and upgrade ranged weapons by assembling them with different barrel and heatsink parts. Every core part of the ranged weapon has limited pin link capacity and durability. All 3 parts are upgradable through research. Some parts have special attributes, like laser sights or silencers. Cool. Okay, so we get some key cards. I can't get through that. Let's go back, maybe check out some of these areas real quick. Okay, I want to check the options. Light quality high, yeah. I'm going to turn up light intensity just because. I know this is supposed to be a dark game, but I'm filming this for you guys, and being able to see what's going on is probably helpful. Okay, doesn't look like I've got anything in here. Is there a map that I can... Oh, wow, this is a... Okay, infection rate, fast. Local infection, oxygen level, temperature. This is, no slouch. Hello, liked this game. Took too long of a break from it and forgot so much. Wasn't it early access too? So there was a bit of a time. Okay, oxygen canister before I can use this. What is this? Oxygen filter. I don't think we want anything to do with that. Who are you? Need to equip a thermal canister before I can do anything with this. And this is a temperature regulator. Okay. Still not what I'm looking for. Useful, but not what I'm looking for. We're trying to find a recycling system. Because otherwise all this stuff that I'm grabbing is, I'm not going to say meaningless, but we just don't have enough space for it all. Okay, let's see. I guess I'm going to grab the keycard. Because yeah, it looks like I have to go through this direction. Hopefully we get a crafting facility sooner than later. Heading to Central. Finally made it to the prison's rail station. Incredibly, there was a fully operational tram. Never left for wherever it was headed. Guess the evacuation never even made it past the station. Power seems to be flowing to the prison district, but there's no telling on how long it'll be before it gets knocked out. Or if whatever did this will be back. I don't want to find out. Central Control is the heart of MPO, so there's probably plenty of supplies I can gather there. Maybe even with other survivors to make contact with. Perhaps something to eat, too. Tram. Interact with the tram door to travel to other locations. The location West is traveling to must be powered by first using the power control console in the central console. Riding the tram will take in-game time, but West will recover a little fatigue during this. When aboard, West will not consume oxygen and thermal energy from his canisters. Okay, so there's actually tram storage. It can hold 15 things. Oh. Let's give it, let's just load it up with some stuff. Because I've got all of this junk that I don't necessarily know what to do with. Does the game controller actually take up space? Yeah, so there's a weight system and an inventory space system. That actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, so I'm just gonna dump a bunch of that stuff. That gives me 60 more slots to just grab. So I'm gonna quickly loot these side rooms. Because ideally I'd like to not never come back, but I'd like to avoid coming back if at all possible. Backtracking is wasteful, because I don't know if I get extra resources. And I want to leave effectively with everything, scrap everything into the most useful bits, research whatever I can, and then continue on. So the other thing I should probably consider is, do I want to quickly scoot back to the power room? Because I have another power pack. Nah, I'm going to find another one. I'm not using the power pack that often anyway. Okay. MPO Prison. Pisces District. Spirit Plaza. There's a bunch. Okay, and you can see the infection levels. Global infection power usage environment. Huh. Okay, sure. I guess we're going to the central station because I don't have a choice. Oh. Dang. Thank you, Dragoneer, for the 25,000 bits. Holy shit. Alright. Heard in your It Takes Two playthrough you want to buy a record player for some good vinyls. So here, use this to buy one. I absolutely will. You got any good recommendations? We were trying to decide exactly which one we wanted to pick up. So is this a survival-based roguelike? It's got a permadeath option that I turned off. So it could be played kind of roguelike-ish if you wanted to. And I think that might have been the original intent. This is not actually a roguelike. I'm not gonna say I was lied to, because... Oh, cool. So that's how I save. That makes sense. Sorry, I'm not a music person. Well, fair enough. I figure with that level of exuberance, you might know something, but that's fine. Let's see. So I've got another power pack S here. I might as well power both. Okay. Oxygen canister. Westcom recharges currently equipped oxygen canister by using the oxygen rechargers found throughout Mars colony. They are upgradable through research. Okay, but we gotta get a canister beforehand. Same thing with temperature. Oh. Here we go. Is this... I'm pretty sure this is recycling. What is this thing? Production output. Let's see. Let's check help. This is one or the other. This might actually be, this might be fabrication. No, that's repair. Crafting. No. Recycling. Okay, so I have to go through the recycling system. So what is this thing? Material storage. Production output. Unsure. Lot of storage in here. So I think I'm supposed to use this area as kind of my base. A lot of stuff to work with, too. What is this? Facility is unpowered. Okay, repairing. West can perform limited repairs on some weapon suits and... Okay, we already read this. Nano Reconstruction Bay can slowly restore item durability by using advanced nanotechnology. So, it looks like it just takes time. more than anything else. Okay. What about you? Facilities unpowered. Looks like there's something to do with plants. Unpowered, unpowered. So I'm seeing repairs. Okay, so in that case, I'm gonna grab these, and we're just gonna dump things into these bins, because these bins can hold quite a lot. Oh, a beacon so I can mark things on my map. That's actually pretty cool. I'll throw in the power pack for the time being. Let's see what else we have. Probably the rotten food scrap. I don't know if I can do anything with that. Okay, anything else? Definitely clears up my inventory. Let's quickly go back to the tram and grab everything from there, too. Okay, so you know how I said... Well, I'm not actually... I think I said it in this video. It might have been the next one. Anyway, I say at some point in the next, like, half hour, if I haven't said it already, that, I think this game's only 6 hours long. That's very wrong. This is actually, like, a 20 to 40 hour game, and I had no idea going into it, and by the time I realized that, sunk cost fallacy had already trapped me. This is one of those games that I enjoyed playing it, but it was way too long for the amount of content that was actually in it. And I wouldn't have finished this if it weren't for the mods. The mods made this game actually legitimately pretty fun, as you effectively turn your pretty good guns into absolute just weapons of mass Zed slaying, and it's so good. But it was kind of one of those where I wanted to stick with it anyway, just because it was very zen. And because, yeah, I was so close to being done, and then it duped me, and it was like, nope, actually, you're not almost done. Then I'm like, fine, now I'm almost done. And then I was almost done, and then we finished it. You guys will see as we go along. It's one of those games that has so much promise and so many interesting features from the perspective of, like, a top-down sci-fi survival horror thing that I, like, couldn't help but want to play it. And they've got a sequel in the works, and that's the other reason why I want to stick with this, because I kind of want to, like, go into the sequel knowing what I know for this game and say, like, hey, did they improve it? Did they really refine this formula and make it something good? So, Subterrain is out on Steam, has been out on Steam for years, and Subterrain 2 is just going into alpha testing that people might actually be able to play. So I'm not entirely sure how long that's going to take, and I would not expect it for at least another year or two, and that's kind of fine. But I seriously hope they learn from this game and make something truly special for the next one. But for now, at least, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know, and if you want to see more, hit subscribe. Because I've got a full series on this one, and then I'll be back for the sequel eventually. But with that, thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.